Lily Phillips intrigues me a little bit. There is some strength in there that I see. I think really is something with her that makes her stronger to do stuff like this.
She is a whore. I'm not regarding that. It's a lack of respect.
When you meet her, you just hang out with her like you would hang out with a beautiful soul. You don't even have to get her to realize it, you know.
Like she's just a person at the end of the day. And she happens to be a hoe.
Russell Brand, do you know him a little, Russell Brand?
Yeah.
He converted to Christianity, and he used to be a sort of male whore, right? Very promiscuous. And when I look at him, I always see him more as the prostitute that is now a threat wife than as a player that went into morality or so. You know, he reminds me more of the female slut, you know, and also more of the female threat wife. Right now he's Christian. Uh, I don't know. I think it's interesting. He had his player face, but it wasn't really playing. It was more like a woman. It wasn't as cool in a way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. But he did an interview with that Lily Phillips girl, right? That had sex with 100 giraffes in a day or whatever. And he was very nice to her. He was saying, "No, that you are loved and no pressure, blah blah blah." And I think that Christian dads say that sort of stuff not very often to their own daughters who are way more innocent than Lily Phillips. And Lily Phillips didn't even want it. She found it a little weird, you know. Oh, okay, I don't feel that much about it. So it was sort of wasted on her in a way. I do think that she doesn't need it also, that Lily Phillips. Such a gesture. I think when she said, "Oh, I don't feel that much," you could, the way she was just sitting and speaking and whatever, she wasn't desperate or whatever. You know, she isn't hit hard enough for some reason. I think if most women did this, it would be very, very traumatic. But with her, it's still not good. But I think she is built in a way that she can handle it better than most. You know,
she's built different.
I'm not saying it's good or
Could
whatever,
be.
but
Yeah, it could be. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I did felt because I saw that clip. I didn't see the whole thing, so I might be wrong, but I did get the sense that he was. It is like a weird, I don't know what to call it, like moral masturbation that the Christians do. That they are like, in a way, it's even a lack of tact, you know, of actual respect for the other person. And I'm not saying this specifically about Russell Brand, but I am saying that when I saw that clip, I did get that sense coming from him. That is like, she is a whore. I'm not regarding that. It's a lack of respect. That doesn't include that then I'm going to take advantage of that in one way or the other to mistreat her or to make it even worse or to play the victim myself or to do what Russell Brand is doing. That is like some type of moral masturbation that is like, oh, you are also the son of God, which is true. And I agree 100%. But there is something missing to me there. And I suspect that it's an actual understanding of what he's doing. Like Because why not? I don't know. Like, she's just a person at the end of the day, and she happens to be a hoe. And it's like, but I might
Yeah,
be wrong. I just saw that clip.
I'm
That's the sense that I got. Sorry.
I'm also thinking I agree with you that I think that the intention of Russell Brand was pure, but he just didn't have the capacity to do it completely right. But I think it came from a good place. But I've been thinking about what would I do with such a person, because Lily Phillips intrigues me a little bit. Um, because I think it's really how she responds to what she's doing. I don't know. There is some strength in there that I see. I think there really is something with her that makes her stronger to do stuff like this. Doesn't mean it's good, right? There's also people that genetically can drink 2 bottles of whiskey a day, but it makes them strong. But it doesn't mean that the drinking whiskey is good. But I'm sometimes thinking, well, what would I do? And I think that she's a son or daughter of God, and that she deserves and this and that she's a beautiful soul. I think I agree with that, but I think the proper way is to just do it, to just see her as a beautiful soul. Don't say it to her, and
Exactly.
just when you meet her, you just hang out with her like you would hang out with a beautiful soul. And it doesn't make it that heavy, that emotional, because she doesn't want that also, right? You could see she didn't want the big emotion.
Yeah, because nobody wants that, because it's kind of sticky and masturbatory.
What you should do is sort of just treat her as a beautiful soul, like, like I would treat you or whoever other person, and expect some weirdness from her, but just do normal.
Right.
Also, don't look the other way. don't
Exactly.
don't say, oh, the drinking whiskey 2 bottles a day is good, actually. No, but just
Exactly.
connect with that soul beautiful part. You don't even have to get her to realize it.
Yeah, exactly. She might just be a hoe for the rest of her life and then be miserable or not or whatever. You cannot know that. But I agree 100% with that. And that's a fascinating thing.